Waterloo, Poitiers, and then Anjou. The roses wore the 100 years through battlefields of blood and tears. From Bosworth Field to Point du Hoc, Stalingrad and the Siege of York. The bloody turf of Gallipoli had no effect on the killing spree. Bannockburn to Austerlitz, the fall of France and the German Blitz. The cruelest of atrocities, Europa's blood is born of these. Bolsheviks and feudal lords, chivalry to civil wars, fascist rule and genocide. Now we face the rising tide of new crusades, religious wars, insurgents imported to our shores. The Western world, gripped in fear, the mother of all battles here. Empires built and nations burned, mass graves remain unturned. Descendants of the dispossessed return with bombs strapped to their chests. This hateful life and death in hate, emerging from the new caliphate. The victors of this war on fear will rule for the next 1,000 years.
Hello folks, welcome to the Shubin Shuffle foot race. We're going to get going here in just a few moments. First let's check in with the players, make sure they're all ready to go. Guys, are you ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
You got your oxy pens?
Ready to go.
What,
You got your anti-chafing cream?
Sun milk.
Built into the suit.
All right, is that you, Hero, in the Hornet there?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
currently doing a sweep of the roof, making sure nobody is here to interrupt us.
Excellent. All right, guys, you go ahead and get on your marks wherever you want to be, as long as it's on the pad is fine. I'm about to kick you off in just a few seconds, so watch out for that flare. And here we go. Oh, my flare's not working, guys. So just go.
Oh, you in armistice? Okay.
Yeah, cuz I'm in armistice. Yep.
Okay.
God damn it.
Like
Just go. Go. All right, they're off, guys. No one said this stream was going to be professional.
No problem.
There's only 5 boo. Yeah, several people had to bow out. Real life stuff. Hero, could you do a quick check of Eager Flats? Make sure none of these bastards parked a ship there.
Okay.
These guys are sneaky.
I am checking the route to Eager Flats.
Thanks, Smugs. I appreciate it. Also, everyone else who said kind things. Now the key is going to be for me to not crash my ship before the end of the race. Looks like we've got 2 groups. These 3 folks over here, let's see, who is that? We got Maverick, Krakhen, and Space Kool-Aid taking one route. And then adopting a different strategy, we have Jumpin' Spider and Citizen Steve close together. Perhaps we have some unspoken alliances, folks. Smugs, I did put it together, but I can't take credit for any of the 3D graphics or anything. I used someone else's template and simply added my own customization to it. A new pupper today, boo. That's exciting. We got some folks with headlights on and some with headlamps off. I don't know if that's a strategic choice or not. We'll find out, I guess. Now the next race will feature guns and the ability to injure your opponent, so it's possible that that will become a strategy then. Citizen Steve is kind of jerking all around here. There's Jumpin' Spider, jumping around as to his name. Guys, we got about 2.5 more hours of this, so you all settle in.
You know, it's a really long flight to Eager Flats.
It still takes a minute or two, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not walking.
Oh, yep. There's going to be some desync and lag, guys. People are going to be popping all over the place. Oh, coffee and a baby. Sounds good, Rough Galaxy. Yeah, Jade Star Watcher, it takes about 2.5, 3 hours to run the race. 3.5 if you get lost. So we'll see how well these guys do. Maybe someone will surprise us. But I would expect at least another 2 hours here. Let's get my landing gear down so I've got better control.
Your flats, so You can use me as a marker for now. There's no one here.
All right. Yeah, don't let them use you for navigation.
Sure.
So guys, folks, there's several aspects of strategy to the Shubin Shuffle. In practice, you're just pressing the W key for a really long time, but you do have to consider a few factors. One is oxygen use. You've got to think about the trade-off between stopping to refill oxygen and sprinting versus going a little slower, but having your oxygen last longer. The other thing you have to consider is direction. There's a lot of obstacles on the way to Eager Flats, and oh my gosh, the desync. There's a lot of obstacles in your way, mountains to climb, and there's also no direct marker to follow. So you gotta get a little creative on the wayfinding sometimes. And I imagine gamepad would be a good idea. Are any of you guys using a gamepad?
No.
No, not me.
Everyone's
Not me.
exercising
No,
their index finger.
Yes.
Well, really, the middle finger.
Yeah, whichever one you're using. All right, let's check in on our other group here.
Sredni, could you fire a couple of warning shots to Kool-Aid? He's going too fast.
No, you know, I seem to have desynced with Jumping Spider and Citizen Steve. Either that or they're a full kilometer behind the rest of the racers. That can't be right.
I'm just below you and to the right a little bit. Yeah, you're basically right on top of me.
Do you guys have your headlamps on?
No.
Oh, there you guys are. I'm sure you guys will just kind of pop in and out. Oh, I've got a spotlight, guys. It's kind of blinding, actually. From my perspective, anyway. I think this is Jumpin' Spider I'm following right now. No, this is Citizen Steve I've got here. Actually, the lights do not help me see you. Yeah, I often forget to use my gamepad. I should probably use it more often. The gamepad is also a really good strategy for just flying your ship if you are flying casual. Like if you're just kind of exploring around the verse, similar to what they did in the CitizenCon demo last year. The gamepad works quite well. Guys in chat, let me know if the sound levels are okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Space Kool-Aid so far is our leader. We've got Krakhen back there. Jumpin' Spider's desynced. Citizen Steve and Maverick about 80 kilometers away. But yeah, Space Kool-Aid is pulling up the lead right now. Kool-Aid, how does it feel to be leading so early on?
It feels good. I think perhaps I have a different strategy than a lot of the other racers. We'll see how it works out, though.
Oh my gosh, there's supposed to be music, guys. Hold on. Thank you so much for that comment, Rough Galaxy. See, that's why I gotta do those sound checks, because I always forget something. Alright, we've got Space Kool-Aid and hot on his tail, Maverick Harlock and Citizen Steve. Looks like they're laying chase here. And back here we've got Krakhen, and we have no clue where Jumpin' Spider is. He seems to have equipped himself with some sort of scattering device that prevents us from seeing his location. Perhaps some part of a secret strategy.
I found a wormhole.
Yeah. Why aren't you guys hearing the music? Oh, I know, it's just not very loud yet.
Broken device word.
If the music gets too loud, guys, let me know. But you should start hearing it now.
Look, I found a spider. I think he's ahead.
What?
What?
Jumping spider in the lead on the right-hand side.
Can't believe it. You're joking.
I am not.
Well, now I'm like extra bummed that I can't see his marker. Wait, where do you see him? Can you
fly over to his
get really close to him,
positions
okay?
Update, which are really close. So Jumpin' Spider is kind of off the reservation here. I can see him moving from my position right here.
Oh, okay. Pointing back towards Shubin. Oh, there you are. Yeah, Jumpin' Spider is not in the lead, but he is also right on Kool-Aid's tail, just taking a different direction from Maverick. And oh, where is Citizen Steve? Citizen Steve is falling behind just a little bit.
What happened?
Maverick actually looks like he's
running
taking a
now.
bit of a shortcut. This is getting to be exciting, folks. Riveting stuff. Now, folks, the Shubin Shuffle is brought to you in part by Microtech. Microtech. If we don't make it, you don't need it. I believe this is Kool-Aid. No, this is Maverick. So here's Maverick.
I don't know exactly how to put
Thanks
this,
for that host,
but I'm
Toby.
aware of what a serious breach of security that would be.
And I think this is Kool-Aid right here. Yes, it is. Welcome to the race, Toby. Glad you could join us. So Kool-Aid in the lead, we think, followed by Jumping Spider over on his right, Kool-Aid's right, and Krakhen Citizen Steve on his left. What am I missing? And Maverick is taking a completely different route. It's going to be hard to tell who's in the lead between Maverick and Kool-Aid for a bit because both those guys have adopted a different path. You can see we're about 33.5 kilometers from Eager Flats, based on our leader, who I lost track of there. Where is he? There he is.
Sredni, based on the current situation, who do you think has no chance whatsoever at this point?
You, Hero. I don't think you really have any chance at this point of winning the shuffle.
I can be there first.
But I do appreciate you playing, giving an old college try. Toby, that's a good question. Guys, what did the training look like for y'all? Don't feel like you have to give away any secrets here. But any training highlights you guys want to share? And catch a nice view of this sunset, or sunrise rather. When it comes to Star Citizen, I always seem to say the opposite. You'll often find me remarking on, oh, we've just caught Space Kool-Aid wayfinding with his Moby glass. I wonder what he's thinking there. That's one of the things you got to consider, that pause could give others a chance to pull a lead. I don't believe those markers for a second, guys. So the other folks are behind, but we don't know by how much.
I don't know what's going on. I can't sprint anymore, so I don't think I'm going to be in this race anymore.
Well, if you just do the fastest walk, the non-sprint run, it's arguably as effective or more effective.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
I've actually gotten better times without sprinting than with sprinting personally. So don't give up.
Then I won't give up. But yeah, something's funky's going on. Oh well.
One of the big differences between running and not, or sprinting and not, is that just running you can get to Eager Flats in as few as 3 oxypens. Sprinting, it can take up to 20. So there's a huge difference in oxypen usage. So Kool-Aid, you've got tequila and what else?
Coffee, water.
Tequila and coffee and water.
There's a granola bar close by.
And a granola bar. Perfect. I wish I could see the other racers right now.
Oh, and about training, I couldn't really finish the race just once. The other times, disconnects.
Oh no.
Forgetting using an oxypen, crashing into a rock. Everything.
So there's Jumpin' Spider. I want to catch up on some of these other folks here.
I ran the course of the rover a few times.
Everybody is still here and everybody is on course.
I know my markers must be way off. There, yeah, there we go. As I get closer, they show up though. So there's Citizen Steve running.
Fast walking.
It's like Citizen fast walking. Is fairly behind, but you never know what's going to happen. I'm certainly hoping this isn't the case, but we may lose a couple folks simply to crashes of the game, etc. A game crash would be pretty devastating to your race time, I imagine, although persistence may allow you to log back in to where you were.
Yeah, it's a marathon.
If it went back.
It's a long race.
Also, if you are able to bribe me, I might be able to take out the competition. I'm just saying that there's a possibility. I'm not saying you should do it.
Our security for this event is not exactly inspiring the most confidence.
I am of the highest ethical standards. I aren't telling which ethical standards right now.
Benji, I love them. Honestly, neither the Mustang or the Freelancer are ships that I've ever been like super excited about. But I like the direction they're going, and I love that they're getting the polish that they deserve and that they need, especially the Mustang. So that Hornet you see, guys, is Hero, checking in on everyone, making sure that everyone's following the rules of the race, and also protecting our racers from anyone who may try to snipe the stream, etc. So I believe right now in first place is Space Kool-Aid. Oh, that was close. Or possibly Jumping Spider here. Let's see.
Well, I wouldn't count out Maverick as well.
Yeah, Maverick's pretty tight in. I think everyone's got a real chance at this point, of course. I have no idea where Krakhen is. Let's see here. So we've got Jumping Spider. He's about 31.5 kilometers from Eager Flats right now. And it looks like Space Kool-Aid is in fact about 400 meters in front of him. Let's just double check that. The markers do bounce around. Oh, yeah.
Yep, he's at 31 kilometers from his objective. Space Kool-Aid, I believe you're in the lead.
Are you right by him? Oh, there you are.
Yes,
okay.
I was right by him.
Yeah, just
I
flew right over me.
was having a hard time locking on to you,
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
just do a few flybys to keep you guys entertained.
What I've noticed is as I fly close, then it gives me a good update on where you guys are at, but I have to at least have an idea of where you're at to get close, of course.
Hero, you can fly closer to the Kool-Aid and Jumping Spider if you want.
Yeah, I understand. I mean,
you have to take a closer look.
and then my finger might accidentally slip on the trigger. I mean,
It happens.
there's a PayPal account for that.
Who did you hire?
Have you guys seen Better Call Saul?
Oh, that's such a great show, but don't ruin this current season for me.
No. I'm just like Saul. You can give me money and stuff happens.
Oh
I mean,
my
I'm
god.
following this Jumping Spider here, and I don't like spiders.
Hey!
Hero has the distinction of being the first full member of my org, Vashtar Industrial. He's a lot of fun to play with.
Whee! Sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. There's Jumping Spider there. I wish these markers were working just a little bit better, but overall things are going pretty well. Yes, actually, Toby, he did. He did pay me to say that. Although I won't say how much.
If you would, then the Ethics Commission, which is me, would disapprove. And given the fact that I have a ship with many guns and you do not want to make me angry.
Alright, one more view of Space Kool-Aid, and then I would like to check out some of these other runners a little bit. Kool-Aid is just ripping through the desert here. Really impressive stuff, Kool-Aid.
Yeah, this is race security and or the referee. Kool-Aid, could you give me a urine sample?
Maybe purple.
I believe
Yeah,
it's
I
purple
was
suit.
expecting that if it is purple, then I might need to shoot you out of this race. So anyhow, you can just take your own urine sample and send it to me via the mail.
All right, let's check in on Maverick. Let's see where he's at. Here, I might need your assistance. These markers are so far off from me. It's a bit
Right,
redonkulous.
let's see. Yeah, I found Maverick.
Okay. Just fly right near him, and I will come on over.
I am near him.
Oh, I see him now. Perfect. All right, so here's Maverick. It looks like he's pretty darn close to Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but if you're talking about Maverick, you have to sing the Top Gun song, right?
No.
No, I'm pretty sure you would do a really good job. Come on, Sredni. Come on, Maverick, what do you say? Does Sredni need to sing the Top Gun song right now?
If you want a storm, you can try. Yeah.
Top Gun, meet the Top Gun.
Is that how it goes? I guess I haven't seen that movie in a while.
I thought it was something like, "Welcome to the danger zone."
That's it.
That's pretty good.
Come on, Sredni, now you.
No,
Commit
no,
to it.
no, 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 no. I don't want to. I want people to watch the race, and if I start singing, I'm gonna lose viewers.
Well, I already sung, so it can't get any worse than this.
That's where you're wrong. Got some rocks here. Now rocks are always a bit of a gamble because that's where you can run into some geometry issues and fall through the moon. So I'm always a little nervous when folks get too close. And folks, the Shubin Shuffle is brought to you in part by Terra Mills. Terra Mills, there's no taste like home. Maverick. Where the heck is Kool-Aid?
I'm currently at Kool-Aid, who is doing 7 meters per second, which is very impressive.
Hero, I feel like I'm gonna need you just to wayfind to the various runners here. My my server is clearly not serving me as well as it is serving you.
Well, he's right here. Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
I would never find these guys otherwise.
But I think we can conclude that Space Kool-Aid has taken drugs. The drugs he has taken is Kool-Aid itself.
If you're cheating Kool-Aid, you're doing a pretty damn clever job at it, because we can't tell what you're doing, but whatever you're doing is working. Keep it up.
Invisible buggy.
Invisible buggy. Well, that would be something. You found a gray cat bug that makes it look like you're running instead of driving.
Yeah, it's a Flintstone buggy.
That is incredibly incredibly clever.
Well, the current speed he is managing is about 7 meters a second, which translate to, let's see, carry 9. That's nearly 40 kilometers an hour, or 30 miles an hour.
Well, now that Kool-Aid has openly admitted to cheating, and is disqualified from winning the race. Let's check in on our next closest racer. Hero, can you identify who that might be?
I'm currently looking at a Maverick.
Maverick, okay. And then who's behind Maverick? Because I can't tell.
I think it would be Krakhen at this point.
Krakhen. Show me Krakhen. I haven't seen Krakhen in a little while.
I'm also... Oh, here he is.
I'm super jealous, by the way, Hero, of your sync with the server.
No, I just fly around a lot. I just fly to the markets of people, and when I come there, they're gone. I just have a really fast ship. You know?
Well, it's
Maybe
super
that,
helpful,
MISC
whatever you're
Razor
doing.
Isn't as fast as everybody claims.
Kool-Aid does realize I'm joking, I think. Kool-Aid is not disqualified, folks. Although the other runners would probably love it if he were. This might be a good time to remind folks that we do have some great prizes today for podium finishers. First place will fly away in the ship I'm in now, actually, the MISC Razor base version with LTI. The second place winner will receive the Dragonfly Yellowjacket from Drake, also with LTI. And the third place winner will receive a $10 Star Citizen gift card. All participants, however, should they be interested in the channel, its currency, and future Uber Wheel prizes, all participants in today's race will also receive 1,000 OPE. Go Krakhen,
And
go!
security?
Krakhen, you've been pretty quiet. How are you feeling, man?
Yeah, I have my Discord on push to talk, so when I speak to chat over here, you don't hear. But yeah, I'm trying to get my bearings here. I think I remember somewhat this area from the one time I was able to do it successfully. But yeah, fun. Talk to you.
Well, I don't know what Citizen Steve is currently doing, but he is lagging behind 1 kilometer at this point.
Are you guys using Sprint, Kool-Aid and Krakhen?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Okay. So my prediction is that Citizen Steve, who I believe his running or sprinting key isn't working at the moment. My prediction would be that Citizen Steve will experience some benefit from less oxygen use and potentially catch up a little bit. This is Maverick, guys. Potentially catch up a little bit as other folks have to enter their Mobi-Gloss and restock their oxy pens. We'll see. I might mispronounce your name, but it looks like Maverick's got a fan and Adderall in chat.
Wait, Adderall is a type of drug, isn't it?
Well, it's not spelled quite that way. It's A-D-R-E-R-E-L.
That's okay, but as,
so
as
I could just be
self-appointed referee, I'm just checking.
I could be just massively mispronouncing it, which is probably more likely. Someone came in to my chat on Tuesday with the name Ominous, and I, even though it's an English word, I referred to him at first as Omnimius, because that's how bad I am.
That's a cool name.
Alright, I believe I'm coming up on Kool-Aid here. Starting to doubt that a little bit. Oh, there he is. The scale of this game is just amazing. You can really see it with the run from Shubin to Eager Flats. It's one of the reasons I'm a fan of Footnet. Just the distances, the scale, everything is incredible in this game. Alright, I haven't checked in on Jumping Spider in a little while. Let's see what he's up to.
Well, he snuck off to the side, and he is actually
I don't know
doing
exactly
really
how to
well.
put this, sir, but are you aware of what a serious breach
Madness,
of
thank you for
security
that host,
is?
man.
I mean, you'll see everything. You'll see the big ball.
Alright, here's a Harlock again, a few hundred meters behind Kool-Aid. Yeah, just let me know when you're nearby, because I obviously am getting no luck from the server with these markers. There's Krakhen, just a few hundred meters behind Maverick.
Who do you want to locate?
Citizen Spider, or not
Jumping
Jumping Spider. I would like to locate Citizen Steve and Jumping Spider simultaneously, please.
That'll be difficult. I've got a spider right here.
Your marker seems to update really well, thank God, Hero. Yeah, so Spider's just got a different path, which arguably could put him in very good contention for the lead at some point.
I say it's actually the shortest path he's currently following.
Okay, I missed him. Darn it, where are you?
I'm just trying to find Citizen Steve O.
Could you show me Spider again? I don't see him.
Oh boy, you lost that spider again.
I never found him.
Jumping spiders are small.
I know.
Alright, yeah, just
here he is.
stay on him until I've given confirmation of
Come on,
visual.
Sredni, here he is.
There he is. Awesome. Thank you so much. Jumping Spider over here on a completely different path. Yeah, it's difficult to say. We're about 27 kilometers from Meager Flats, but this could be a superior path to Kool-Aid's. We'll find out in a couple of hours.
Excitement! It's killing me.
No madness, no violence of any kind this race, although violence is absolutely planned for the follow-up. There will be another Shubin Shuffle, and we're going to mix it up every time.
Yes, I can't wait for the one time I get to be in a Prospector and be the Predator.
Yeah, that Prospector Predators will be a mode down the road. The next one planned will be a simple step forward. We're going to have each racer allowed to use any personal weapons that they would like, in any way they would like, but to prevent things from being a slaughter right off the mark, we will have a sort of an armistice period of about 10 minutes at the beginning of the race to give people an opportunity to spread out, hide, strategize however they like. Oxypens are not only allowed, Chuckley, they are essential. To my knowledge, the fewest number of oxypens required to cover this distance is 3. And if you're sprinting a lot, you can consume up to 20, I believe.
Even more.
Oh, even more?
Yeah.
What are your guys' records on oxypens?
23.
23, wow.
I used 33 once.
33, wow.
Holy crap. No wonder you're booking it. Is there like methamphetamine involved in your racing style Kool-Aid? Let's reacquire Kool-Aid here.
These oxypens are
Hero, I'm gonna follow you since you're the locator bot here.
Locator bot, really? Do I need to remind you that I have the guns?
What is your preferred title, man? What should I call you?
My preferred title? The Reverend, or the Revered Referee.
The Reverent Referee?
Yes.
That's not gonna happen.
security guard would not be fitting.
Should we call you Mall Cop?
Oh, God. I like it.
All right, so you're right
now
on
I
Kool-Aid,
see.
right?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, he's currently carrying a knife because everybody knows you run faster with a knife.
Don't fall on it, Kool-Aid.
Joke for everybody who plays Counter-Strike out there.
Oh, see, I didn't get that reference. So there's a bug in Counter-Strike where you actually run faster if you're carrying a knife.
Oh, that was actually a feature in Counter-Strike.
Oh, interesting.
That's okay.
You see on the ground there the shadow of the Razor overtaking Kool-Aid. Maybe that's a sign here. So far, if things haven't changed in the last few minutes, it looks like we have Kool-Aid in the lead with Maverick and Jumping Spider close behind. I think Krakhen is trailing right behind that, and Citizen Steve is struggling to keep up. He's having a technical issue. But with a little luck, perhaps he can get second or third, maybe even first. He's just going to have to hope for misfortune with the other racers, I think, at this point.
Or once again, there's a PayPal account just for you, Citizen Steve. I'm not implying anything.
How much per racer?
You're telling me per racer there is a bounty. Oh boy.
Folks, the Shubin Shuffle is brought to you in part by, I don't know if I've done this one yet, apologies if I have, by Ascension Astro. Ascension Astro, providing safe, professionally secured ports of harbor since 2942. Looks like maybe some OxyPen use or Mobiglass use, it's hard to say. Either that or desync. But I just see Maverick standing in place. Perhaps we have a bathroom break on our hands.
I don't believe so. Just continue along the projected path and you might pick him up somewhere later.
Okay. Oops, I did not mean to do that.
Did you just shoot Space Kool-Aid?
No, I wouldn't do that. We're about 24.5 kilometers away from the finish, folks. So that means we've traveled about 13 so far in our first 45 minutes.
You mean
Did you use me, Space Kool-Aid?
What was that, Krakhen?
Did you use me, Space Kool-Aid?
No, no. I didn't fire at all, actually. So Shuckley, you there is some wayfinding available with the Mobiglass, so that definitely could be going on. It is one of the many strategies that you can employ to find your way from Shubin to Eager Flats on foot. What runners can't do is set themselves a direct waypoint that is visible outside their Mobiglass.
Okay, I have to refuel.
Adderall, it seemed that you were a Maverick fan. Are you not? Speaking of Maverick, let's go check him out.
Sredni, I'm refueling.
Okay. One of the advantages of our top prize, folks, is that the Razor refuels quite well on its own. So you'll notice that I still have 100%. Making this a critical ship to spectate with, frankly. Alright, I'm having trouble locating folks. Without my trusty helper, but we'll make do. There's Maverick. Maverick's taking a bit of a different line from Kool-Aid now, so we'll start to see them spread out a little bit. Both their lines seem pretty good. You can see Eager Flats is off in the distance there, about 24 kilometers away. It's great to see people here to cheer on their favorite racer. Love it. Alright, I want to get a beat on Jumpin' Spider again. Let's see where he's at. Krakhen! Favorite of Shuckly over there.
Yay, Shockley. Good to see you, man.
I know Jumpin' Spider is not where my game says he is, but hopefully once I reach that location I'll get a update. There we go. Oh my gosh, Jumping Spider is way off on a different path from the other racers. I hope it works out for him. Let's go pay him a visit here. And Kool-Aid, the favorite of Jade Starwatcher. Hey Melkiri, how you doing? To anyone who's just joining us now, oh gosh, I just lost him again. Crying in the night. You can see Space Kool-Aid over there. Hero's refueling. Citizen Steve is, I don't know where. Oh, there's Jumpin' Spider, popping in and out of existence right in front of us. Jump, Spider, jump. A nice view of Crusader back there. And Meta Joe Bart, another fan of Mavericks. Mavericks got a lot of folks rooting him on. Speaking of Maverick, let's go back and check in on him. Whoa! That was nearly a crash. Maybe we stick to the landing gear speeds, folks. Blowing up my Razor would be a pretty big deal with this race, so I'm gonna avoid that at all costs.
Or as we say in Vashi Industrial, it's a common occurrence.
Yes. With Sredni at the helm, certainly.
Even if you're not at the helm, your razor just explodes.
Yes.
At
sometime randomly due to laser fire from an org mate. Or perhaps because he landed on me with his 600i.
Yeah, well, that sometimes happens, technically.
Looks like Maverick may be finding a path up this little incline here. If I have him correct. Don't see him yet.
Am I hearing right? That exploding razor you will give away?
Yes. First place wins the razor.
Great, great.
Second place wins a Yellowjacket, and third place wins a $10 RSI gift card. The ships have LTI for those who care.
Hopefully it will not explode.
600i.
All right. Melchior is rooting for Kool-Aid. I'm rooting for better server updates about your guys' location. This is ridiculous. It says Krakhen's close. Maybe we can check out Krakhen here. There's Krakhen. Let's spend a little time with Krakhen. Notice he's gone with a one foot out in front of the other strategy to his run. Good idea, probably. It's working out well for him so far. I would say we've got Kool-Aid still in the lead, but we've got Maverick and Jumping Spider and Krakhen pretty close on that tail. Let's see, where's Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid's definitely not back there, but we'll check on him. Maverick! Maybe people are just quoting Top Gun here. Maybe they're not rooting for you, Maverick, at all.
I think so.
They just like shouting Maverick.
Maverick!
Oh, said he was there.
Maverick.
Oh, there's Space Kool-Aid. Okay. Yes, Maverick is actually in the race. Our racers today are Maverick, Space Kool-Aid, Jumping Spider, Citizen Steve, and Krakhen. Here's Space Kool-Aid. Taking a break, or just completely desynced. Take your pick. There he is. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the various attire our racers have chosen. Kool-Aid's got quite a sweet suit on. And we are about 21 kilometers now from Eager Flats. So Kool-Aid's in the front at, I said 21, right? At 21. Let's go check at the back of the pack. Let's see what the differences are here. Let's see how close a race we got. So they've made it about 18 kilometers booth therapy so far.
They're about halfway.
Yeah, they're running really quick. I think this might actually be a 2-hour race. We're not even an hour in. These are some pretty impressive race times I'm seeing. Either that or I'm much worse than I thought, because I haven't gotten any better than uh-oh, where did he go? I haven't gotten any better than 2 hours and 50 minutes. Citizen Steve, you are possibly you are very much still in this race, Citizen Steve. You are much closer than I imagined.
I actually found for some reason I have to hit the thumb button on my mouse after I go into the mode
gotcha.
to run. So I found a way to start running again.
Well, Citizen Steve, let's celebrate that, because we've got probably a kilometer or less gap between you and other folks, and that's actually Space Kool-Aid I'm talking about. So about a kilometer gap between you and the lead. Lots of race to go, and Citizen Steve has a killer line going on right now, which is gonna work for him. You can see his run path, and you can see Eager Flats down there. Really pretty good direction coming from Citizen Steve, I think. Folks, the Shubin Shuffle is presented to you today by Vashtar Industrial. Vashtar Industrial, built for work. And folks, I want to mention that Vashtar Industrial is the one thing you'll see advertised today that has a physical presence in the world. We are a real org. You'll see the link to us, I believe, in chat every so often from our bot. We are recruiting. And this event, in part, is a bit of a recruitment event. We hope that if you head over to our org page, are looking for an org, and think that you're a good fit based on what we have posted there in our charter, manifesto, history, etc., maybe give us a try. We're accepting applications now.
Absolutely, and if you're the first to respond within 10 minutes, we'll throw in an
shit.
extra.
God damn it, hero.
Come on, we gotta have something, right? It's like if you sign up within 10 minutes, you have a microscopic chance of increasing your chance to actually have a chance of dating Katy Perry.
Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what the incentive is. If you apply to our org, based on what our org is about and feeling like that's a good fit for you, I'd say there's about 100% chance of having a great group of people to play with. Or we could go with the Katy Perry thing.
Yeah, well, you can always say it was a microscopic chance of actually increasing your chance of actually dating Katy Perry.
Or I can just go to the pound and adopt a puppy and name it Katy Perry.
Am I allowed to tell people if they're going extremely wrong?
Well, there is the Twitch TOS, so just keep that in mind. If it's super adult, don't say it.
No. There's someone here who's running in the complete wrong direction.
Oh, point me to them. Just point me to them.
Just follow my marker.
First, I have to find your marker. So, short answer though, hero, is that is on them. That's part of the challenge of the race, is wayfinding. So if that happens, that will be very unfortunate. But we won't say anything. What we will say is generally where people are. So when I've identified someone who's in the back, I will certainly say so. When I've identified first, second, and third, I will say so. But otherwise, we'll leave it alone. I'm coming your way.
Right. Well, the marker you're currently flying at, that's where our contestant is at, I believe.
Okay. So it looks like we might have a bit of a wayfinding mishap going on. That's a bummer.
Well, it's all part of the race. I mean, there's still a chance that the entire pack is currently running in the wrong direction, but we're not allowed to say anything. Absolutely.
That is that's an important part of the strategy of this race. The fact that we don't have direct markers to moonside outposts makes this a wayfinding challenge as well as a stamina challenge. Otherwise, there wouldn't be too much point to just mashing W all the way to Eager Flats. So Boo Therapy, there are numerous methods that you can use, and I'm going to talk all about them when the race is a little closer to over. I don't want to risk giving away anyone's strategy right now, or giving away the race in general just yet. But there are methods of wayfinding. I guess the one I will mention is you can select Eager Flats in your Mobiglass, and you can see your distance from it. So it's time consuming to open up that Mobiglass for an update, but you can at least see if you're getting farther away or closer to Eager Flats using your Mobiglass. Hey Rum, how you doing? Welcome to the highest speed race there is, Rum. Let's go find Krakhen here. Now, Hero, according to your markers, which seem to be better than mine, how are we stacking up right now?
Boy, the pack is spread out completely all over the place. I mean, there are gaps which I've measured, which are more than 1.5 kilometers. There are gaps which I've seen, which are smaller than just a few hundred kilometers. So it is really, really exciting. We don't know where people are. We just know that they are coming to that finish line, and they will arrive in approximately 1.5 hours. So hold on to your hats, boys. This is going to be exciting as...
You can curse. You can curse. Okay, just missed Krakhen there. He's somewhere nearby. There he is. Okay.
I got him.
Thank you, Hero. Appreciate that.
Although I think I have a desync issue, and I see him dancing next to a rock.
Well, maybe he's just really happy to be where he is.
I am dancing.
Looks like he was checking. Were you checking your Mobiglass just now, Krakhen?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Looks like we're starting to get some ideas in chat about how folks might be wayfinding. I encourage you guys to theorycraft on that while we observe the race. I'm going to move off of Krakhen because he seems to be standing in one spot.
I've got a live one here. It's Maverick. He is still moving.
Here is Maverick just to say hi to Hizen and Zashki, who asked me to tell them hello on the chat.
Oh, who is this?
It was Maverick.
Oh. I didn't recognize your voice at
out
first.
Of danger zone to tell us hi. That's awesome.
Hi to everyone, to everybody in chat. And
the racers are heading to Eager Flats, Nerd Show and Tell.
All of you guys who are in front, I found a really nice rock over here. I would like to show it for me, just a little. I think it might be a Hadesian artifact.
You're a funny guy, Krakhen.
Yeah, essentially it's the Daymar rally on foot. Oh my gosh, I can't seem to get a beat on Maverick here.
I'm right on top of him.
Okay. I just need to find you. Okay, I'm close. I just couldn't see him yet.
Close.
There we go. It just jumps away every time. There we go. Every time I see somebody, they disappear again. Alright, let's follow Maverick for a little bit. Because Lord knows it's going to take me 5 minutes to find the next person. Oh, I love it. Verkia, welcome. Have any of the racers taken off their helmets so they can run faster? I think that's a question for you guys.
Not
Still got
yet.
mine on.
Not yet. That doesn't seem like a terribly bright strategy to me, but
Well, it would explain why everybody got silent all of a sudden.
yeah, they're all dead. Kool-Aid seems to be lying down sleeping. Wait, oh my god, he's not sleeping!
Get the paramedics in!
We're gonna have a few skeletons in the desert after this. Maverick being chased by a Razor right now. And no, I'm not firing at my racers. Just letting them know I'm here. Maybe I should use a safer option. Gotta cheer these guys on. Let them know they're loved. Alright, I'm gonna go find Kool-Aid. Haven't seen him in a bit. Da-da. Da-da.
What's the ranking right now? Ooh, that's really difficult. We're still trying to figure out where people are, as their markers are updating left and right. So right now I think Space Kool-Aid might be in the lead, or it could be Maverick.
Let me know when you found Kool-Aid Hero, and I will come over to you.
Okay.
Why don't we call you the Exultant Wayfinder? Because that seems to be your primary function so far.
Almost. Exalted Wayfinder.
Exalted Wayfinder, there you go.
The finder of people who are not lost.
Am I supposed to be looking at Kool-Aid right now?
No.
Oh, there we go, okay.
I'm just waiting for the
Guys, we're getting to be about 17 kilometers away from the finish line. Over halfway there. Oh my god.
Oh, someone just...
Don't worry, it's Hero. He
Yeah,
doesn't
but
often
just
totally screw things up anyway.
someone donated. It wasn't enough though.
Alright, here comes Kool-Aid. Running off into the distance there.
I think Maverick is currently in the lead.
Yeah, drop you guys some soda. Or, while we're talking about it, some Big Bennies. Big Bennies. Yum, yum.
Well, could you explain what Big Benny's is? Is that a new soda drink, or is that some new hamburger we can purchase in the verse? Or
Big
Sredni,
Benny's
sell us
is
the
a
product.
fast food noodle. They didn't pay me enough to actually say any more about them, though.
Bummer. Because I would really like some noodles right now. So these noodles were from?
Big Bennies. I did not make a Pips advertisement, Toby. But I kind of wish I had now that you mentioned that.
Also, a special shout out to Vreka, who wants to get Big Bennies with LTI.
Yeah. You can get that, Rikia, but it will probably be $200 to $300 pledged dollars. Whoa, almost crashed there.
Which you can just send to my PayPal account.
Yeah. You guys didn't hear the news. You no longer have to pledge through the RSI site. You can now do it directly through Hero's PayPal account.
I mean, this is obviously not a scam. I wouldn't scam you. I'm just open to donations.
Maybe I should be advertising the new garlic chipotle Big Bennies, Toby. But I'm just making that up. Look at Kool-Aid running. See him dodge those rocks. See him kick up that sand. Amazing. Amazing form, Kool-Aid.
Thank you. I've really been working.
Alright, it's time to check out our other racers. I'm going to start with Maverick. As soon as I can locate him.
Yeah, he's at my position.
Okay, I will find you then. Very fortunately, Hero, your position is well updated.
Yeah, I think ship locations are updated more frequently, more accurately.
If I couldn't see your location accurately, I'd really be in trouble. Alright, I don't see him quite yet. There he is. Okay. Here's Maverick, folks. Which, as you can see, his line and location is not so dissimilar from Kool-Aid, although we've got a pretty good spread here. Looks like Maverick's approaching from the right and Kool-Aid from the left of Eager Flats here. About 16 kilometers out, a little bit less. Lola Rent, great movie. If I could have figured out a way to include that movie into this race, I certainly would have. I just didn't get any inspiration on that. But it's a...
I believe there is someone in chat who's also trying to view from up close. Is Nerd Show and Tell currently in chat?
Oh, is Nerd Show and Tell on our server?
He is on our server and he's trying
Hi
to
to all
locate us.
guys.
Well, as long as he plays nice, that's cool.
I can shoot him down right now.
Oh,
No, Nerd Show and Tell is a good guy. I don't think he's gonna do anything to interfere.
Well, he's welcome on... Yep, I can see him in chat right now. Okay, he is validated. But then again, one wrong move, Nerd Show and Tell.
We've been very fortunate so far. No one's been trying to ruin the fun, which is good. Each one of you in ship can be the first. Oh, okay. So you can see the place better. Yeah, we could do that. We might do that when we get a little closer. So what I'll have Bphero do when we get within a few kilometers, probably 10. Let's say 10 kilometers of Eager Flats. Maybe 5. We'll see. I will park at Eager Flats, which will suddenly give everyone a waypoint. And I can use Bphero and his position to let me know precisely the distance of the different runners from that point. But we're still far enough away at this particular time that I don't want to do that just yet. All right, so that's Maverick. Let's check out Krakhen. Where's Krakhen? What's Krakhen?
I'm right here.
All right, I'm gonna follow Bphero.
Currently locating Krakhen. I have some bad news though. I have to get going again, so I'll be going offline in just a few moments.
More fuel, huh?
No, unfortunately, this has got something to do outside of the
Oh
game.
no! Oh no! Bphero's gonna be truly gone. That is indeed unfortunate.
I don't know exactly how to put this, sir.
Nerd Show and Tell is hosting. Thank you for that host, Nerd Show and Tell. I don't know if I've got any. Oh, Toby, would you throw out some shout-outs for Nerd Show and Tell, Madness, yourself, Rough Galaxy, any other streamers that you've seen in chat? I'd appreciate it. Lots of great folks here.
Right, I'm off right now. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Bphero, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, there's Krakhen navigating his way down that hill. No broken ankles yet. Oh yeah, Krakhen. We gotta give Krakhen a shout out. Thanks, Shuckley.
Thank you, Shuckley.
Kool-Aid, are you still streaming,
Hi,
man? I haven't seen you on in a while.
It has been a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nerd, are you Nerd's in his 600i?
Yeah, he's floating right above me.
Awesome. Oh, everyone, say hi to Nerd Show and Tell, coming by in his 600i.
Hey,
Look
Nerd
at that
Show and Tell.
majestic ship.
Good to see you.
Let's, if he doesn't mind, let's zoom in just a little bit, see him in his cockpit.
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe. Ah, she's a beaut. Love it. All right, let's check our distance from Eager Flats here. About 15. And I think Maverick's over here. Let's just double check that. Without Bphero here, unfortunately, finding these guys is going to be a bit more of a challenge, but we will manage. All right, there he is. I think. Oh, I have to go to their last recorded location, and then it gives me a new spot. It's like a little treasure hunt here. But I think this is indeed truly Maverick over here. Alright, so we've seen Kool-Aid, we've seen Krakhen, we've seen Maverick. Let's check out Citizen Steve and Jumping Spider now.
I'm totally lost, I guess.
Oh no.
Sure.
So it looks like Citizen Steve Well, actually, I better wait till I can actually see his true marker before I say anything about Citizen Steve here. I don't think this is actually him. Yep, not him. Oh, where is he though? There. Okay, maybe he's over here. Wild goose chase, guys.
You look like a pretty close one.
We have, in fact, found Citizen Steve. Looks like Citizen Steve might be a bit lost.
No.
Steve, how you doing there? You got a good beat on Eager Flats, you think?
No.
Oh. All right, let's check out Jumping Spider. But first, a message from Lightning Ordnance. Lightning Ordnance, more power. Let's check in on Jumping Spider here.
You can't see me, I'm hiding under a rock.
Alright, we got a Honda Spider. We'll try not to step on it. Alright, let's figure out where Jumping Spider jumped to here. There's Citizen Steve. Jumping Spider, alright. I think this might actually be him. We'll find out shortly. Oh, maybe not. Wild goose chase, folks. Oh, there he is. He's not far away. Jumping Spider taking a very, very different route from the other racers. We'll find out later if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, let's catch back up with Kool-Aid. I believe he is still in the lead. Closely grouped with Harlock and Maverick, of course. I mean, Maverick and Krakhen, excuse me. You can get an idea based on these markers. While they may not be completely accurate, you can get a sense of the different distances. You can see all of these guys are in pretty close proximity to one another. Let's check in with Krakhen first. We'll check his location and we will check his distance to Shubin. Here. Where's Krakhen? All right, this is indeed Krakhen, and as you can see, he's at a distance of about 15.2 kilometers from Eager Flats. Now let's check out Mr. Harlock here, Mr. Maverick. Did we have Krakhen's location wrong? Boy, these guys are hard to keep track of. Excuse me, Krakhen is 13.8 kilometers from Eager Flats, it looks like. Rum, it is going pretty well with the org. We're still very, very small, but boy, do we have some great people. And just a reminder there that this event is brought to you by Vashtar Industrial. Vashtar Industrial, we can take you where you're going. This is a real world org, folks. It's my org, and we're just an itty bitty baby right now, but I'm working to grow us. So we are recruiting if you're looking. Alright, let's see here. Having a hard time getting a beat on Maverick. And before too long, I'm going to have to start thinking about landing at Eager Flats. There we go. There he is. I think. Oh my gosh, he keeps skipping away. I think we finally found him though. There he is, guys. Let's give him a nice hello. Oh, maybe I'm out of flare. Damn it. I'm out of flare, guys. Or maybe I can't do it when I've got landing on. No, I'm just out of flare. Well, darn it. No more fireworks, I'm afraid. Oops. Spamming my ad there. Look at Maverick go. So Maverick is about 11. So I'd say he's got about a kilometer, maybe 2 on Krakhen. Let's go find Kool-Aid. And just a quick reminder, Maverick is about 11.5 kilometers from Eager Flats. Let's go find us some Kool-Aid. He won't be here. He'll be considerably closer, but we gotta kind of retrieve his marker somewhat. Alright, game, give us an update.
Landing gear down.
We're getting close. We're getting close to the end of this thing, folks. Looks like our runners are going to come in right about 2 hours, which is damn impressive if you ask me. Maybe 2.5, see? But it's damn sure not going to take them 3. See if this is Kool-Aid. So remember, Maverick was 11.5 kilometers away. Krakhen's probably in the 12 range now. Let's just reacquire Kool-Aid really quick here. Or maybe not quick. Yeah, the 600i is Nerd Show and Tell. Looks like he's spectating live. My game just has not been kind about giving me good updates with these racers here, I'm afraid. relatively confident this is him. Yep. Here's Space Kool-Aid, guys. And Space Kool-Aid is going to be 9.7 kilometers away from Eager Flats. So I believe that puts about a kilometer space between Kool-Aid and Maverick and Krakhen. That is my prediction. So it looks at the moment like we got Kool-Aid with a fairly comfortable lead, and Maverick on his tail with Krakhen in behind that. Citizen Steve, though, we need to check in on that guy. Maybe we got an ace in the hole. Let's find that out.
It's like one mini Moxie pen slots in.
There's no way. Probably less than an hour, but you're not that far off, Rough Galaxy. There's no way that Citizen Steve is all the way out here. Good thing I've got a fast ship. That marker will update, though, and we'll zoom on over to his real location. All right. Great server of ours, show us where Citizen Steve truly lies. Not there. There's Citizen Steve. Or at least a closer version of him. Alright, this is in fact Citizen Steve. He is unfortunately quite a ways behind the other folks at 21 kilometers from Eager Flats. Maybe some direction problems there. Let's go ahead and do one last check on Jumpin' Spider to check his distance before we head over to Eager Flats and check out the end of this race. Thanks, Rum. I really appreciate that. Rumjit just wish you guys all good luck.
Thanks, Rum.
You know, Spider, I hate to say this, man, but I don't have time to go over to you. Hint, hint.
I know that.
What must have been? I'm very curious. Oh, maybe you can stick around for a brief interview. I'm curious what wayfinding issues may have occurred there. Unless perhaps Jumpin' Spider's in the pay of one of our leaders here. Perhaps he's throwing the race. Okay, again, I think we're stacked up about the same as before. These won't be the correct markers, I don't think, for Krakhen and the like. Let's wait for an update. Alright, show me Krakhen's true location. Come on, game. I want to check in on Krakhen one more time. Where's my Krakhen? Oh, it looks like he's just really close to Maverick, maybe. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah, wayfinding gets a little bit more difficult as we reach dark, and it is going to get dark here very soon. It looks like Krakhen and Harlock may be neck and neck for second place here. It's difficult to tell with my markers going back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to assume they're running this way. Maybe I can... Yep. Oh, there's... Is that Krakhen? Alright, so here's Krakhen. How you doing there, Krakhen?
Doing perfect. Where are you?
Krakhen is about 10... Well, let's call it 11 kilometers away from Eager Flats.
Oh, nice.
It looks like Maverick may have taken the lead. We'll find that out in just a second here. Oh my god, if I don't crash and ruin the entire event. Classic Sredni. I don't even see Kool-Aid. Oh, that's because Kool-Aid is actually much farther ahead than I thought. Perhaps Maverick is too. Let's find out. I gotta keep that landing gear down. This is getting dangerous, folks. Alright, I think this is Maverick. There he is. He's got his headlamp on as it's starting to get dark. Maverick, if he doesn't already know, is 8.8 kilometers away from Eager Flats. Let's check in on Kool-Aid here. Looks like Kool-Aid's got a pretty good lead. Oh, this game. Give me an update. Give me an update on that marker. Oh, can't get a beat on Kool-Aid. Okay, there he is. Yeah, it's going to be closer to 20-30 minutes than an hour. Space Kool-Aid is now only 7.5 kilometers away from Eager Flats. I'm actually going to follow him a little bit. So the other contestants, you guys actually have a marker perhaps on Space Kool-Aid. Then again, the game might be lying to you, and you might end up running the wrong direction if you follow it. That's your chance to take.
I did that for about a half hour.
Is that you, Jumpin' Spider?
Nope.
Oh. You were just following the leader, Steve?
No, I was following you.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't see any other players' markers.
Gotcha.
But you were like, I'm at whoever right now.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
You flew to me, and it was like literally in the complete opposite direction.
Well, I'm genuinely a good marker to follow now. That wouldn't necessarily have been the case earlier, but. All right, I'm gonna get one more update on Krakhen and Maverick, and then I will follow Kool-Aid pretty much until I'm ready to make my landing at Eager Flats.
Hey, I see Nerd showing some nice ship there. Really nice.
So we know where Krakhen is.
Watching our backs.
It was frankly a lot of fun to see the 600i in flight and get to fly around it on Daymar. That's not an experience I've had just yet. All right, so here is Maverick, and Maverick is almost 8 kilometers away from Eager Flats. Kool-Aid's still got a pretty good lead there. This might be a good time to let you guys know that the Shubin Shuffle is brought to you in part by Apocalypse Arms. Apocalypse Arms, devastate the competition. Okay, let's find Krakhen really quick. Oh, we've got another person here. They don't appear to be a stream sniper. That's good. Someone in an eclipse. clearly been, is that you, Boo? It's clearly been too long since I checked in on Krakhen because his marker is way off the beaten path. I know he's not that far away. Actually, I probably should have that light on so I don't run into any rocks. But this could perhaps be Krakhen.
Yeah, see now.
Hey,
showing
Shred.
Space Kool-Aid, he's way
Total commitment.
The Few, thanks for that sub, man. You're coming in right at the end here. Welcome. Let's throw a shout out for the Few. How did the Grey Cat Sumo go, the Few? All right, so Krakhen's distance from Eager Flats is 8.8 kilometers. All right, let's go check in with Kool-Aid again. See what he's up to. I believe he's still got the lead.
They are connected to a gigantic complex.
Senior Mukul, thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. Seeing you around. Glad to have you follow the stream. I did not notice that raid, the Few. Sorry, I'm remiss. Thank you so much for that that support. Raid of 90, it looks like. Wow, that's amazing. All right, we've got Eager Flats there. Looks like Kool-Aid's right here. I think. No, that's Maverick. Here's Maverick on the tail of Kool-Aid. I believe Kool-Aid's going to be just a little ways up here. Oh, don't hit me. Nerd Show and Tell, just getting a little too close for comfort there. Welcome everybody from the Fuse channel that's in chat. Appreciate you guys stopping by and witnessing the end of the Shubin Shuffle. I think we have genuinely found the Kool-Aid now. Let's zoom in on him. We can shine our light on him, but it's frankly a little on the bright side. Kazna now following, appreciate that. Everyone, oh my gosh, looks like a bunch of follows. I'm not going to be able to say all your names, I don't think, but Italian Bum, Kazna, Bold Rover, Sylvian, Smooth, and Lieutenant Dan. Appreciate all you guys joining the wing.
They are connected to a gigantic
Alright, looks like
of computers.
Kool-Aid's wayfinding again. We're down to just 5 kilometers away from the finish line here. And there he goes off into my headlamps. Let's get nice and close here.
They are connected.
Wonko the Sane. Welcome. Now the Shubin Shuffle is brought to you in part by Castec Arms. Castec Arms will end it. How does that light look like from your vantage point, Kool-Aid? It's pretty bright from where I'm at.
Quite bright, yes.
Does it perhaps blind you so that you can't see and Maverick can catch up? Is it better when I shine it in front of your face?
I literally cannot see anything around me.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm so sorry. I only want to pretend to interfere with the race. I don't want to genuinely interfere. There goes Kool-Aid up the hill. Now I'm going to refrain from checking out the other players after this point because I don't want to miss anyone crossing the finish line. Kool-Aid is getting pretty darn close. You can see he's just 5.2 kilometers away from Eager Flats. We're going to follow him for another kilometer or two. Announcer griefing. Yeah. Give him some warning shots. Make it interesting. Although that's probably really dangerous with the desync. I could accidentally fire where he is. So I probably shouldn't be doing that. He certainly did bring oxypens. You gotta have those. That's Nerd Show and Tell, guys, in the 600i, enjoying his view of the race from his luxury skybox there. No better way to enjoy a race than in your 600i. Speaking of luxury, the Shubin Shuffle is brought to you in part by Revel in York. Revel in York, because you deserve the best. Alright, there he goes. Look at that form, guys. One foot in front of the other. How's the chafing, Kool-Aid?
This purple suit is actually quite impressive for that.
Oh, good, good. I hope everyone used liberal amounts of Gold Pond powder this morning. Baby powder, whichever you prefer. Okay, we're about 4.5 kilometers away. Kool-Aid making really good progress. I wish I could check easily on Maverick and on, oh my gosh, Krakhen. But I just can't, so I won't. That's just the cold hard truth of it, guys. So we're going to chase Kool-Aid for another kilometer or so, and then I'm going to park us at Eager Flats.
So you're not going to check the rocks with faces I'm looking at right now?
What was that?
You're not going to check the rocks with faces that I'm looking at right now?
Krakhen, you should stop drinking, man. Just lay off the sauce there, buddy. Krakhen tends to hallucinate, guys, when he's been running too long. I'm running out of time to show off my sponsors because this race has happened so quick. So I'm just going to take this moment to let you folks know that the Shubin Shuffle comes in part to you from Nav E7. Nav E7, the official wayfinding tool of the Shubin Shuffle. Whoa. And I know it might be pretty dark on the stream, but this is Kool-Aid right here. Hopefully Maverick and Krakhen aren't pulling a fast one and showing up ahead. I wish them luck, but I also don't want to miss the finish. Let's check in on Eager Flats. Only 3.8 kilometers, folks. I think we're going to go ahead and park. I don't want to be in a hurry to get out of my ship and officiate the finish line.
I'm at Eager Flats, Sredni.
You are?
Sure.
Liar. I know that's not true. Now, Krakhen and Maverick are both hot on Kool-Aid's tail, so he probably shouldn't make a bathroom trip at this point. Though the laxative I slipped in his coffee may have something to say about that. Smilerin, the best thing you can do is join our Discord channel. And there you will definitely receive updates. Otherwise, just keep a lookout on Spectrum or Reddit, whichever area you use. And I always make ample announcements there. But the Discord is the most surefire way. Alright, I'm just gonna park. Probably park fairly poorly. That's okay though. No, 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 no. Don't retract landing gear. Alright. Let's turn off those engines. Let's get out. Yeah, I know people have strong preferences about both those platforms, and I know some people like to stay off of them entirely. So the Discord's a great alternative, you can also subscribe to the Shubin Shuffle if you like. It's really easy to do. When you join the Discord, just let me know you'd like to be a Shubin Shuffle subscriber. And any time that there's news on the Shubin Shuffle, I will be sure to alert you on it. That prevents me from spamming everyone in my Discord all the time who might not be interested in the Shubin Shuffle. So I'll be sending out alerts specific to those folks. Yeah, that 600i is pretty incredible, isn't it? I almost did a Origin JumpWorks ad, but I had to cap myself somewhere. I mean, I literally could have done 25, 50 ads. There's so many brands in Star Citizen. But I had to pick 12 ultimately because, as it turns out, 3D graphics can take a while to render, and I only had a couple of days to do it. I skipped Origin. Yeah, I know. It just... I don't know why, honestly. I think it's because I made Revel and York without thinking, and then I didn't want to do 2 luxury brands, especially not for the Shubin Shuffle. I just don't know if I see Origin advertising at the Shubin Shuffle. Maybe I've got that wrong. Hey, Hot Rod, how you doing? Sure wish we had updates on player locations, but here's a good view of the finishing line. Anyone who crosses it is going to have to cross my field of vision, and hopefully we'll get Dawn here at some point. Hey there, Nerd Show and Tell. So we can get a good view of the winner flying off in their brand new Razor. The first prize for the Shubin Shuffle is the MISC Razor LTI. The second place winner will receive a Dragonfly Yellowjacket, also with LTI, and the third place finisher will receive a $10 Star Citizen gift card. I'm doing good. Obviously, Hot Rod, I'm not working. I am currently engaged in sheer frivolity. That's how I like to keep it. Can I at least say the slogan? Oh gosh, what is the slogan? I forget. You know, these slogans, by the way, guys, I made this shit up. I don't think any of these slogans match up with the official brand copy. I just made shit up. That's how I do. This is a favorite, though. I have to do this one again for obvious reasons. The Shubin Shuffle, extra sponsored by Big Benny's. Big Benny's. Yum yum. All right. And apparently, when I did that, I took an oxygen pen unnecessarily. There, I just took another one. That's okay. There's only so many shortcuts you can set up on your keyboard without running afoul of the Star Citizen gods.
The Kool-Aid, can you bring me a Big Benny's box, please?
Yeah.
What haven't I done? Let's while we still have time, let's advertise for our sponsor, Hydra Propulsion. Hydra Propulsion, the force that drives you. I think I've done them all now. Thanks, Malkiri. I am fully self-aware of what a 3-hour foot race entails in terms of human interest. So I did everything I could to add a little bit of spice to the presentation here.
You do that pretty good.
Thank you. Nerd Show and Tell throwing off some fireworks. The more of that, the merrier, especially as folks cross the finish line. I got a little chaff happy earlier, and I unfortunately ran all out. I didn't realize the razor was that limited, or perhaps I forgot how to count. Both of those are equally possible. But either way, I'd really hoped to throw out some chaff for Kool-Aid as he approached, or whoever was in first, but that didn't happen. Show us those fireworks again, Nerd Show and Tell. Looks like Sylvian missed it. It would be really nice if maybe Nerd Show and Tell, maybe you want to gift your 600i to the winner. We could up the stakes here. Winner could fly away in the 600i, second place in the Razor, and third could get the Dragonfly. I don't know. What do you say, Nerd Show and Tell? Let's just have a oh my gosh, impromptu $400 giveaway, right? Nerd Show and Tell is offering to give him a ride. How about we give a ride in the 600i to our second and third place finishers? that can be a little added bonus. It sounds like Nerd Show and Tell is being awfully selfish and not giving away the 600i today.
All right, will do. Sure, thank you.
Let's check in with Krakhen. Krakhen, how are you doing back there?
I'm so alone.
Is it cold?
Yes, cold. Only rocks and faces.
I actually see ship fire off in the distance near you guys. Can you guys see that as well? Is there a ship following you, perhaps?
I think that might be Sigillian.
Oh, okay.
The server.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Cheering you on, too.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I think it's late enough in the race now to ask. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Kool-Aid, do you know roughly how far you are from the finish line?
710 meters.
Oh my gosh, I think I see him. I see a light. That might be, is that Sigillian's light or is that your light, Kool-Aid?
I could flash my headlight.
Does someone have a light on a player?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, okay.
No. No, it isn't me.
No, it isn't you. Okay. Oh my gosh, coming in from behind. It's an upset. So Jumpin' Spider, this might be a good time to maybe ask you what went wrong with the wayfinding today, because I think it's safe to say that something went pretty terribly wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. What happened? What happened?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I messed it up. That I know.
What was your wayfinding method, if I might ask?
I scramble around. I don't know.
Oh, okay. And you had said earlier that have you been practicing for the shuffle or no?
Of course.
Of course. Well, hopefully we'll see you next time, and that the luck will be a little bit better, perhaps.
Of course, it was fun. That's the best I can do.
All right, there is. Now I'm going to ask Krakhen and Kool-Aid, and oh my gosh, is that? I'm going to ask Krakhen and Kool-Aid and Maverick that you all have your headlamps on at this point,
Okay,
so that I can see you approaching. Oh my gosh, here comes Kool-Aid, guys. Coming towards the finish. Doesn't look like he's got any competition. He's gonna run away with this MISC Razor here in just a few moments, I think. Eager Flats right there. Kool-Aid right there. What could go wrong? Q server crash. Here he comes, here he comes. He's got to cross the threshold of those steps. He's not there yet, guys. He's got to keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We have a winner, guys. Congratulations to Space Kool-Aid. First place of the first ever Shubin Shuffle. Awesome, awesome stuff. Why don't you come over here, Kool-Aid?
Congratulations.
You guys, Krakhen and Maverick, you guys have your headlamps on, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Kool-Aid, come over to me. Let's have a little chat here. I just want to ask you, what strategy did you come into today with the race?
Well, it was as direct to line as I could with as few hills as possible. I didn't want to take the chances of up and down. You know, I found I was dying a lot going up and down hills the first few times I tried it, so I tried to keep it on the level.
Right on. What was your wayfinding method?
Visual. I ran the course a number of times at low altitude in spaceships first, and then I took a rover a few times, and then a buggy, and I ran it a few times.
Wow, wow, that's sounds like a good strategy. It's a mix of a couple of things that I considered that I might do if I ran the race. In my case, I ran the race cold each time because I just wanted to make sure it was doable like that. But one of the things I had imagined doing actually is taking photographs of particular landmarks, taking a straight line to each. But it sounds like you took that to a whole nother level and really learned the terrain.
Oh. Well, it seemed like a really fun thing to do. It's a great idea, I think.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Let's watch this next contestant go across the finish line, and maybe you can show off your MISC Razor here in a sec.
Thank you. I'd love to.
Okay, guys, I think our next participant is coming up on the finish line.
It is Maverick.
I don't see him yet. His damn updates are so bad.
Do you see my spaceship?
I see Maverick.
I do see the ships. I don't see Maverick just... Oh, here comes Maverick. I see ya. Coming over the hill. Well lit by a couple of observers. Doesn't look like there's much now to prevent him from walking away, or perhaps riding away with that Dragonfly Yellowjacket. He's about to cross the line. There he is! We've got Maverick in second place, winning that Drake Dragonfly. Congratulations, Maverick.
Congratulations.
So Maverick, you probably just heard Kool-Aid discuss his wayfinding technique. Did yours defer? What was your preparation, if any, for the event?
Well, a little bit like Kool-Aid, the terrain, avoiding the cliffs, and looking a little bit about the stars. A little bit of everything.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Oh, is this Nerd Show and Tell? This must be Nerd Show and Tell coming out to greet us. Hi, Nerd Show and Tell. I think Krakhen, how far away are you? You got to be getting close, man.
I'm 1.7 kilometers away.
1.7. Hey, Kool-Aid, why don't you climb on into that Razor and show us a few tricks?
Okay. You know, I actually did a bunch of time trials running around Port Vashtar as well.
His feet must be tired. He can take a seat in that luxurious MISC Razor, which he just won. This is his ship now. I've been flying it to officiate the race, but it's no longer mine. He's gonna fly off into the, unfortunately, the the darkness of space and not a sunset. But he's going to fly off nonetheless in his brand new LTI MISC Razor. Congratulations.
There's Crusader.
Yeah, you could fly off into the Crusader set. Oh, Godspeed, my friend. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Such majesty.
Come on.
Oh god, someone's chasing you with a laser.
That's not me. That's not me.
That ship is gonna last Kool-Aid for just a couple of seconds.
Nah, I won't take this away from him. Congratulations, Kool-Aid.
Thank you very much.
By the way, I can see a 600i here.
Yeah, that's Nerd Show and Tells. He came to spectate.
Maverick has already finished, right?
Yes, Maverick got the second place title, and we're just waiting on Krakhen to secure his third place finish. Citizen Steve and Jumpin' Spider, if you guys are still racing, he doesn't get the prize by default. So there's always a server crash at this point to rip him from the jaws of victory, but. I'm assuming that Krakhen's probably going to pull it together.
Yeah, he's right here. You see my marker?
Oh. Wait, no, I don't. But I think I see your ship. So.
It's about 800 meters away.
All right. Well, we should see him soon. He's got his headlamp on, so we should see that light before too long. I noticed, by the way, that all of our winners are taking a similar approach to the finish line. So I think there must be something in that. Having more or less run the distance randomly myself, I don't know what that means, but great minds think alike, perhaps.
Sredni, do you want me to collect the stragglers?
That's up to them. Citizen Steve and Jumpin' Spider, if you want a ride to the finish line, let Hero know.
Why not?
Okay, I'll go find Citizen Steve first.
Now, I just want to remind you all that the Shubin Shuffle is presented to you today by Vashtar Industrial. Vashtar Industrial, built for work. Now, we are a active Star Citizen org, which I lead, and we are definitely recruiting. It started Vashi just a few weeks ago, maybe a month or two now. So we're itty bitty baby org, but boy, we got great folks. And check us out. My bot's gonna be posting the link to that every so often, or you can just look us up on RSI at Vashi, or you can of course pay attention to our footer here, which also gives that address. No org is for everybody, so check out our org text, manifesto, charter, history, etc. See if we're right for you. Oh, there goes my bot. Thanks to Rough Galaxy. Thank you, Rough Galaxy. But yeah, give us a look if you're searching for an org. We may just be the right one for you. There's Krakhen. Krakhen is, I think, deciding whether or not he wants that gift card or something. He seems to be.
Yeah, I was pondering,
Steve, you can come aboard.
Frankly, at this point, I need you to cross that finish line because we gotta go.
I wasn't slow.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid and Maverick were too fast.
If we waited for Jumpin' Spider, at least I think it would have been another hour or two. All right, there's Krakhen. I'm gonna race him. Let's play nice at the finish line, guys.
Is it so locked? Okay.
There's Kool-Aid fooling around in his Razor, showing it off. Oh my gosh, did you just go up on the... Oh, never mind. For a second, it looked like Krakhen, you got on board. Oh my gosh, we got a third place winner, guys! Congratulations to Krakhen and his $10 gift card. Yeah.
Congrats, Krakhen.
Very nice, very nice. Our last winner of the evening. Krakhen, you've probably heard what the other folks have said in their interviews. Do you have anything to add about your preparation or your approach to the race?
Well, having not talked with any of them during the trial or practices, what Kool-Aid said is pretty much what I wanted to do. I wanted to avoid hikes as much as I could, because you slow down when you try to go up, and you die when you jump from too high. I did it. I know it happened to me, and I also wanted to know the terrain, but you need to do repetition, and I just couldn't do it. I tried maybe once a week since I knew that I was going to participate, and I did my best. But yeah, Kool-Aid had it really well planned out, and he ran incredibly. Maverick also. Maverick had a good plan, but Kool-Aid simply outplayed us. So congratulations to Kool-Aid. Really well done, and thank you, Sredni, for the event. I really, the prizes were great, but I really liked participating in community events, and this is just the beginning of some further ideas. So congratulations, Sredni.
Oh, great! Thanks. Well, I don't think it's any secret that I certainly had an awesome time doing this, and just to refer back to your comment on learning the terrain, certainly 37.8 kilometers of terrain is a lot to learn, so I can understand the difficulty of that. All right, we're going to wrap it up, folks. I just want to remind you all of our winners. Kool-Aid came in first today, winning the MISC Razor, and oh my God, Maverick, sorry. Maverick came in second, winning that Dragonfly, and Krakhen third with the $10 gift card. Jumpin' Spider and Citizen Steve were also participants. Great fellas. Thank you all so much for joining in the race today. Those of you watching, thanks for watching. I'm going to sign off now and enjoy our outro.
Thank you, Sredni.